Do you know what a bunker is? Technically, a bunker is a fortified structure or stronghold, partially or entirely built underground, designed to withstand war projectiles. As a reference to an underground shelter for protection, the term emerged back in the First World War among the Germans and remained confined to the German language until it gained more fame from the Second World War, primarily due to Adolf Hitler's regular use of his bunker. According to conventional history, it was in his bunker that the Nazi leader and his girlfriend saw and spoke to each other for the last time before taking their own lives. The term, without changes in pronunciation, then spread to various other countries and languages. These structures have also become part of the dreams of some people, especially among the wealthy, far from conspiracy theories. Nowadays, there are numerous bunkers scattered across the planet, and recently, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, which owns Instagram and Facebook, among other brands, announced the construction of his own underground shelter. Now, should we view this as something concerning? After all, why would another famous billionaire build a bunker? Wired magazine conducted a private investigation into Zuckerberg's property located on the island of Kauai, the smallest of the 4 main Hawaiian islands, and found it to be a true complex. This complex includes some quite unusual substructures, such as a collection of 11 treehouses connected by rope bridges, an underground bunker with a concrete-filled metal door, extreme security infrastructure, and self-sustaining systems. All of this on a modest 5,600 square meters of land. In their investigation, the complex comprises about 12 buildings, divided among guest houses, structures for handling livestock, and agricultural facilities, in addition to Zuckerberg's own residence for him and his family. The 2 residential structures, close to each other, boast amenities such as a gym, saunas, pools, hot tubs, a tennis court, and even a cold water artificial lagoon. Well, this is the minimum to be expected from a still young billionaire. But the most surprising news is yet to come. The CEO of Meta is constructing, and already in a well-advanced phase, a genuine bunker atop the residential buildings. It spans an area of 460 square meters and is entirely self-sufficient, very well protected by layers of metal and concrete. According to Wired's findings, the bunker project includes soundproof doors protected by passwords, a mechanical room, some access points via hatches, and other spaces. Some documents indicate that certain doors will have the same texture and appearance as the surrounding walls, constructed of metal and filled with concrete. The entire space is constantly monitored by cameras. The 11 treehouses, as mentioned earlier, are interconnected by rope bridges. Consequently, depending on the circumstances, people can move between the houses without touching the ground. These treehouses can serve both as guest accommodations and for business meetings, as Zuckerberg intends to use them on site. Rest assured that this team is always thinking of ways to make money, even while having fun. To make it a self-sufficient structure, a water tank with a height of 18 feet, or 5.4 meters, was installed with its own collection and distribution system. Additionally, all food production takes place on-site and caters to the entire property, not just the bunker. The entire complex is valued at $270 million, but there are rumors that the investment may be even higher. Despite the information provided by Wired, the project is shrouded in secrecy. When an employee is hired, for instance, they must sign a confidentiality agreement preventing them from disclosing anything about the construction. There have been instances of workers being terminated after sharing photos of the site or revealing that they were working on Zuckerberg's property. The property includes observation compounds and motorized guards on ATVs covering its entire perimeter. Zuckerberg has never publicly expressed concerns or fears of an apocalyptic scenario. Nevertheless, this isn't his first bunker. According to a New York Post article, the entrepreneur has allegedly built other underground shelters at his residences in California. As a morbid curiosity, there are reports of 2 serious accidents occurring during the construction, one of them fatal. The latest accident involved a 53-year-old crane operator who fell with a vehicle on a hill on the property, sustaining severe injuries. The first incident was in 2019 when a worker passed away from a heart attack. If the project itself is treated with such secrecy, one can only speculate about the reason behind it. Zuckerberg remains tight-lipped about the real motive for building a bunker in his modest residence, but it's not too difficult for us to imagine why. Given the current circumstances with global conflicts increasingly making headlines, it's not surprising that many financially empowered individuals, including Hollywood stars, Wall Street investors, prominent entrepreneurs, politicians, and others, are exploring ways to survive and envision the post-apocalyptic world. The White House, the seat of power in the United States, has its own bunker, one of the most secretive and secure locations globally. Constructed in the 1940s during World War II to serve as a command and emergency center for President Franklin Roosevelt, it has since been expanded and modernized with advanced communication technology, air and food supplies, and meeting rooms for urgent conferences. The bunker is located 5 floors beneath the White House's main level, with thick concrete walls to protect against nuclear or chemical attacks. Its exact location is undisclosed, but it is believed to be beneath or adjacent to the east wing of the White House. The bunker has been utilized by several presidents during crises, such as the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, and the protests against racism in 2020. Typically, those with private bunkers keep a low profile, but market speculators have discovered that, in addition to Zuckerberg and Bill Gates of Microsoft, personalities like socialite Kim Kardashian, former basketball player and current U.S. entrepreneur Shaquille O'Neal, actor Tom Cruise, and former President Donald Trump have either constructed or are in the process of building their bunkers. Not to mention Elon Musk, who, in addition to having a bunker, also has an ambitious project to take humanity to Mars. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many entertained the idea of constructing underground shelters. Consequently, owning a bunker has become not only a sign of eccentricity but primarily an indication that these individuals harbor fear and are attempting to prepare for a global catastrophe. Typically, these bunkers are designed to accommodate a certain number of people for a specific duration, some foreseeing 8 months, a year, or even more depending on the investment made. There are bunkers tailored for a specific clientele, especially for powerful individuals. Consider, for instance, the Survival Condo Project located in an undisclosed location in the state of Kansas, United States. The exact address is only disclosed to clients, and there may not be available spots as the facility is designed to accommodate 75 people for up to 5 years without the need for anyone to leave. According to information from the Bored Panda website, the condo bunker spans nearly 2,000 square meters, divided across 15 floors. It includes amenities like elevators, a cinema room, a warehouse, washing machines, stoves, and refrigerators for each apartment. Additionally, it features security measures, a swimming pool, a gym, communal areas, artificial parks for animals, a library, a game room, climbing walls, and a fully equipped medical center, not to mention a shooting range. After all, it is in the United States. An American real estate company has also specialized in constructing and selling bunkers, particularly after the onset of the pandemic. According to industry professionals, these shelters are resistant to nuclear explosions, earthquakes, and floods, designed to operate for at least a year without residents needing to resurface for replenishment. The market has expanded, and with new projects offering varying levels of security, sizes, and other distinct details, even middle-class families have the opportunity to secure their post-apocalyptic life, as these projects are colloquially referred to by some. Numerous other projects have been launched, including in the leisure sector. Yes, there are even hotels made from decommissioned bunkers, such as the Bunker Hotel in Perm, Russia. For those who appreciate enclosed spaces with tight corridors and perpetually artificial lighting, it's the perfect hotel. However, if you're claustrophobic, forget about it. It's not the ideal place for those with a fear of confined spaces. Have you ever thought about having your own underground shelter? Should we consider what 2024 has in store? Interestingly, many ordinary people with available land have constructed their own bunkers, even if it's just for a bit of fun, and I genuinely hope it's just for a bit of fun. Thank you for watching. Until next time.